Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kisha Lian, and I'm back. Hopefully magstay. Sana hindi na mawala. Pero I'm back. And gusto ko din kasi magkaroon ng 2024 bookish reset. So makikita nyo dito sa video na to yung mga bookish goals ko, mga reading goals ko, yung most anticipated reads ko of 2024, and also yung TBR ko na hopefully mabasa ko bago matapos tong 2024. So, without further ado, let's get on with this video. So, let's start with my bookish goals. I actually have 5 lang, di ba? Let's keep it short. So, 5. Pero yung first goal ko is actually kind of a rule. Yung 1 ko is to be on a book buying ban. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi ako bibili ng libro. Parang nilimitahan ko lang yung books na bibilin ko. Like, do I really need this book? Babasahin ko ba kagad? Yung mga ganon. Yung priority. Kasi, 2024 na, kailangan ko na mag-ipon. Kailangan ko ng hindi maging impulsive na book buyer. Para sa akin lang naman to. So, pero yun yung first goal ko. And my second goal is to read more on my Kindle. So, as you guys know, mayroon akong Kindle. And dahil dun sa Kindle na yon is gusto ko talaga mabawasan yung pagbabasa ko ng paperback and hardcovers. Kasi nga masyado silang mahal para sa akin. Like, hindi ko kaya bumili. If I really like the book na nabasa ko sa Kindle, then saka lang ako bibili ng paperback or ng hardcover ng book na yun. Okay, that's the goal. My third goal is read all ng nasa physical na TBR ko. Lahat ng book on hand ko, sana mabasa ko na. Although, hindi naman siya ganun kadami. So, I think magagawa ko siya ngayon 2024, not unless madagdagan. Next is update my Goodreads or yung book journal ko after every read. Hopefully, this year is ma-update ko na ng tuluyan yung Goodreads ko, yung book journal ko. Kasi this year, I decided to have a book journal, pero in my case, digital. Kasi naniniwala ako na tatamarin ako kapag nag-physical na journal ako. So, I will be updating that every day, if not every week, after every read. And then my last bookish goal for 2024 is reading 130 books. That's the goal. If lumagpas, edi if not, edi try na lang next year ulit. Pero yun, that's my reading goals for 2024. Next is my most anticipated book releases. So, hindi ako nag-research dito whatsoever. So, hindi ko alam kung tama yung mga dates na naalala ko dito sa books na to. Pero, ito lang yung mga libro that is on the top of my head. Pero yun, I have 6. So, the first one is King of Sloth by Ana Huang. This is actually the 4th book dito sa series na to. And I heard na opposites attract siya na may workplace romance and forced proximity. Although yung mga books na nauna dito sa 4th book is kind of a hit or miss sa akin. Dito kasi sa series na to, ang nagustuhan ko lang talaga is yung first book, which is yung book ni Vivian Patanidante. So hopefully, maganda tong book na to. Pero this series has been kind of a downer for me. Sa akin lang. So next is Body Check by Elle Kennedy. Actually, ngayon ko lang narinig tong title na to. Ngayon ko lang nalaman na may ganitong book si Elle Kennedy. And nalaman ko lang recently na published na to. Pero parang na-pick up ata siya ng ibang publisher and it is republishing ngayong Feb. And gusto ko lang siya basahin. Why? Kasi Elle Kennedy is the author of the Off-Campus series and the Briar U series. And Coach's Daughter siya, yung trope niya. And I found it intriguing. Gusto ko lang siya basahin kasi I haven't read an Elle Kennedy book in a while. So hopefully I would love this book. Next is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. This comes out at July. And eto guys, ito yung pinaka-anticipated ko. Kasi yung first book na which is Powerless is a book that I rated 5-star last 2023. And grabe, ang ganda talaga. I love the tension, I love the plot, and I'm so excited to see kung anong mangyayari kay Payden, kay Kai. Kasi yung cliffhanger dun sa first book, nakakagigil. Pero, ayun, I'm super excited to see how this book would continue. Kung paano siya magsa-start. Would it pick up where it left off no first book? Or baka meron na naman tayo makita ang panibagong characters na kaiinisan, ganun. Pero I'm super excited for this one. If you haven't read Powerless yet, basahin nyo na. I highly recommend it. Next is Wild Love by Elsie Silver, and this comes out at April din, ata. Sana, tama. Pero yun, actually, anticipated read ko siya kasi si Elsie Silver yung author. Short explanation, yun yung dahilan. Ba't ko gustong basahin to? Kasi, although hindi ko pa tapos yung series niya, is excited pa rin ako dito kasi panibago niyang series to. So, etong series na to, I'm super excited. Hindi ko alam yung plot actually. Alam ko lang na maganda yung cover. Next is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. Hindi ko alam kung kailan to. So, wala akong nilagay na month. Sorry, hanapin nyo na lang. Pero, yung last read ko kasi by this author is yung A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I loved it actually. So, hopefully, I would love this kasi I think murder mystery na naman to or baka mystery lang in general. Pero, nakikita ko kasi yung cover, guys. Parang hindi siya nagkakalayo sa A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So, hopefully, maganda siya. And kasi ang tagal ko na hindi nagbabasa ng book by her. Sa pagkakatanda ko, binasa ko yung A Good Girl's Guide to Murder at the start pa ng 2023. So, ang tagal na. So, I'm super excited to read this book. Last na anticipated read ko for 2024 is Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh. This comes out at April. And alam ko, story to ni Gibbsy. Okay? Sa lahat kasi ng character sa Binding 30 na series, yung story ni Gibbsy, yung pinaka-inaabangan ko kasi he is literally one of my favorite characters. Natutuwa ako sa kanya. So, I'm super excited to read his story and hopefully hindi masakit. Okay, so yun yung mga anticipated reads ko. And possible na madagdagan yan kasi nga hindi pa ako nakakapag-research regarding sa mga books na mag-release this year. So hopefully madagdagan siya. Next is my TBR for 2024. I have 6, although series siya, so madami siya. Okay. Number 1, Divine Rivals, yung duology. Gusto ko siyang basahin, honestly, last year pa. Pero nalaman ko na merong cliffhanger yung Divine Rivals. So, ako naman, I held myself off dun sa book na yun. Like, nagbasa ka na ibang libro para hindi ko yung mabasa. Although, very hype up yung Divine Rivals nung time na nirelease yun. And since na-release na din naman yung Ruthless Vows, which is yung second book ng Divine Rivals, I can finally read it. I'm probably gonna read it agad kasi nga, yun yung parang anticipated read ko pa yun last year pa. Pero ngayon ko lang siya mababasa. So, I'm super excited. Although, I'm getting mixed reviews dun sa second book ng Divine Rivals kasi I heard na parang it didn't live up to the first book. So, hopefully magustuhan ko siya. Pero, let's see. I'm super excited to read it. Next is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. If you know na nabasa ko na yung first book, then you know na gusto ko itong basahin. Hindi ko lang talaga siya mabasa last year. Hindi ko din alam bakit. So, this year, hopefully, mabasa ko to. Kasi super excited ako malaman, lalo na I love the first book. Pero yun, hopefully, mabasa ko na to. And super excited ulit ako makita si Araya and si Rain. Ito talaga guys, magugulat kayo dito sa third na TBR ko. It is The Dragon Riders of Fern by Anne McCaffrey. Diba? Super luma. Pero kasi as a kid, hindi ko pa siya nababasa. Like, I never heard of this series ever. Although, yung iba naman kasi sabi nila is nabasa daw nila yan nung mga bata pa sila. Pero ako, ngayon ko lang siya na-encounter and I heard na parang siyang fourth wing-ish, ganon. So, although 22 books yung series na yan, okay? 22 books, gusto ko siya basahin. Why? Kasi I've heard good reviews of this series actually. So, I'm super open-minded sa pagbabasa nito. Like, super excited ako. Hopefully, may Seyden Ryerson din dito sa series na to. Next is the ACOTAR series. Although last year is nabasa ko na yung first book, hindi ko na siya natuloy sa second book. Pero I'm sure na mababasa ko na yung second book this year, if not this month. Pero for sure mababasa ko na yan this year. Yung nabasa ko kasi yung first book last year is hindi ko siya tinuloy kasi parang naboringan ako. Pero ngayon is meron na nag-convince sa akin na basahin yung buong ACOTAR series. So, yun yung gagawin ko. And aside from ACOTAR, I'm going to be reading the Throne of Glass series. Ito na yung year na makikilala ko lahat ng characters na ginawa ni Sarah J. Maas. Okay? Ito na yung year na yun. Kasi hindi ko matatawag yung sarili ko na fantasy girly kung hindi ko nababasa yung Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, babasahin ko na yan this year. Next is The Right Move and Caught Up by Liz Stamford. Although mixed reviews na naman yung narinig ko regarding this series, I'm still excited kasi I like the first book, yung Miles High. And hindi ko lang siya actually binasa kasi wala ako sa mood sa sports romance, honestly. Wala talagang libro na nag-hold ng attention ko. So this year, I'm hoping to finally read this book kasi yung mga tropes nila, I heard na yung right move is a brother's best friend trope. Alam ko na si Ryan Shea, yung male character dun sa right move. And yung cut up naman is single dad's trope, I think. Pero alam ko yun yung tropes nila. So I'm super excited to read yung continuation ng series. Yung last sa TBR ko na possibly pa na may madagdag. Pero right now, ito lang yung priority ko is The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. Ito yung book 1 ng Gods and Monsters. I actually heard a lot of good things about this book pero hindi ko alam yung plot niya. All I know is fantasy siya. Excited ako actually basahin to kasi I've been in a fantasy mood lately. Like, as in, puro fantasy yung binabasa ko. Kaya magugulat kayo sa January reading wrap-up ko na puro fantasy yung laman. Kasi wala talaga ako sa mood na magbasa ng mga romance lang. Hindi ako mapakali. Gusto ko ng fantasy. Gusto ko ng high stakes. Gusto ko ng magic system. World building. Lahat. So, yun lang. 6 na nasa TBR ko, pero marami yun kasi in series yung iba. Pero that's all. Hopefully, mabasa ko yun. I'm counting on it. So, that's all. Hopefully, matupad ko yung bookish goals ko, yung 5 na yun. Nabawasan kasi yung physical TBR ko. Pero I think that's a good thing. Kasi at least now is, mababasa ko na talaga yung buong physical TBR ko. Ayan lang naman yung TBR ko. Yan, yung dalawang yan. Pero hindi lahat yan. Ang proximate ko na TBR ko lang na nandito is mga 8 lang. Promise. Pero yun, yung mga anticipated reads ko naman is hopefully madagdagan once I do my research. Kasi I know meron pa akong books gusto pang basahin pero hindi ko lang sila matandaan. And yung mga TBR ko naman, for sure talaga mababasa ko yun. And I'm very determined na basahin yung mga series ni Sarah J. Maas. So, of course, babasahin ko muna yung ACOTAR bago yung Throne of Glass. Pero yun, I'm still reading the both of them kasi gusto ko din basahin yung Crescent City. I'll probably do a video of me reading it. Although, ang haba nun. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yun lang naman. Hopefully, ma-achieve ko yung mga goals ko, mabasa ko yung anticipated reads ko, and matapos ko yung mga TBR ko. That's all for today's video. If you like this video, hope you give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys on my next bookish content. Hopefully, nagbabasa ako nun. Bye!
Paris, London, maybe even LA.